Hi again, this is Cable Extramatria. Today's date is 11th of February 2022, and this story, I read the story yesterday, but this story broke on the 9th of February. Snoop Dogg acquires Death Row Records, the label that launched his career. Which is interesting because it doesn't matter which record label it is, whether it's a rap music one or any. They're all Zionist owned, as we will show. So Snoop Dogg, who's a famous rapper, considered one of the goats, one of the greatest of all time, is going to acquire Death Row Records. What's interesting, Snoop Dogg equals 112, Zionist 112, shows you who's probably behind him, to get Death Row Records. Death Row 77, like Power 77, Zionist 77. Death Row Records equals 83, like Rapper 83. Sorry. Reflection of 38 for Rapper 38. 38 and 83 reflection of each other. Rap 46 like Sacrifice 46. Raps 33 like Masonry 33. I'm highlighting this because it shows who's controlling the industry. Gangster rap because he started out as gangster rap. Gangster rap give you 50 like Freemason 58. Hip hop 72. Hip hop 72 like Jezza Order 72. Hip hop 42 like Freemason 42. Zionist 42. N-word 42. Negro 56. Society Jesus 56. 59, 76, important numbers as you can see. And the reason why I highlight the number 102 of the N-word is because the story obviously there's always a time difference between America and the rest of the world, right? So the story went viral worldwide when it broke that he brought Death Row Records, and the N-word is 102, like slavery 102, and the date of the story of story going worldwide was 10/2, like the 10th of February, 10/2. So it's like, so it's like it is undoubtedly all contrived, these stories. Though he's acquiring Death Row Records, though he is acquiring Death Row Records, it doesn't mean that he's going to be the sole owner. Because these record labels, they're all Zionist owned. Do you think he's going to be the one that runs everything? I'm sure, because you have to follow the money, you see. When you discover that it's ultimately someone else. They're always in the shadows that carry out these takeovers. So yeah. Now the day the story broke, which was on the 9th, which was so what day are we on? Well, Wednesday night. On the 40th day of the year. Zionist 40. Zionist 40. Rap 33, so it's going to be a story related to rap music, undoubtedly. And, you know, the 10th being the day it broke story. "41 days of the year, and 41 Zionist 41. Yeah, Zionist 40 and 41. Gangster rap 41. So it's a gangster rap related story because it involves a gangster rapper, Snoop Dogg. So it's undoubtedly it's undoubtedly a story that needs to be taken seriously, simply because it's a contrived story. It's by the numbers. Rapper 34, and the date numerology of the 10th is 34. And on the same day, the 10th, we get this: Snoop Dogg sued for alleged sexual assault and battery. And I'm like, and I almost forgot. If you follow the news carefully, there's been a lot of stories involving famous black people shaming rituals, and this one seems to be another shaming ritual. I mean, it comes out he's being sued for sexual assault and battery. Is it a bit strange that, I mean, he acquires Death Row Records and this story surfaces within hours of each other? Don't know how many hours exactly, but hours of each other. Now, this is Snoop Dogg here. His real name, Calvin Cordozo Borders Jr. And to highlight why the story is important, from Snoop Dogg's birthday till the day he purchased Death Row Records, by the numbers, gives you 112 days. Snoop Dogg equals 112. And add an extra day, you get 113 days. Like mainstream 113 days, like bullshit 113 days, like not true 113 days, like green screen 113. 113 being the deception number. Calvin Borders Jr., Snoop Dogg's real name, gives you 116 a single reduction, like Roman Catholic Church. It shows that how these are, who's behind them ultimately. Snoop Dogg is undoubtedly a talented rapper, and his full name in the primes is 87. And I've seen 87 somewhere here, I remember. Slavery 87. So his real name in the prime stuff is 87, and slavery is 87. So again, they always code these racist numbers on them, on these black rappers for some reason. It's by the numbers, undoubtedly. And this is something that was highlighted from Zachary Hubbard, Jabot Effect News. His mother died 112 days before the Super Bowl, which is this Sunday, Super Bowl 56. Sort of mathematics. Well, that's what it is. This is not just the mathematics you see in school. It's Kabbalah mathematics, you could say, because they the news and much of the world is operated by this code, which is very ancient, goes back thousands of years. Super Bowl 56 is on the 13th. Yeah, from Snoop's mother dying, it's 112 days. Again, Snoop Dogg had us sacrificed. Then the story about him, sexual assault. 43. Again, 43. Which I want to highlight once again. 43. Reflection of 34. You get rapper 34 and 43. Reflection of each other. So they perfectly timed the story to publish it in the London Guardian. Apparently took place on the 29th of May 2013, which is what is alleged here. Now, the word sexual assault is 201, like Jesuit Order 201. Shows you it's a contrived story. Sexual assault is 47, like government agent. I mean, you already know about Snoop Dogg. So, yeah, Snoop Dogg 58, sexual assault 58, like Freemasonry. Battery, because that's what the allegations are, like sexual assault and battery. Battery in gematria is 22, like 2022. That way, that's the year we're in. Slavery 87, Black History Month 87. Battery 22, Suda 22, Negro 22. It tells you how it's coded again, once again. Black History Month 74, Rapper 74. So, the reason why I highlight Black History Month and Rapper 74 is because it's showing you undoubtedly that there was going to be a story involving not just a rapper but other rappers, but he happens to pop in the news, which is not a coincidence. So look, the word sued is 22, the word Negro is 22, the word battery is 22, Black History Month is 87, slavery is 87. All racist numbers right there. Black History Month 78 and 87, Jesuit Order 78. I mean Black History Month 87. Snoop Dogg's full name, Calvin Cortez Broadus Jr. in the Primes number, in the Primes cipher is 87. Black History Month 87. So Snoop Dogg was going to be in the story, but he appears it more than once because he's got the quiet death row and now sexual assault allegations. Sued, the word sued, because again the sued is 59 and 59. We'll get back to 59. Why 59 is important? Because Negro is 59. I mean, look, these people are Jesuits. We contrive these news stories by the numbers using the Kabbalah code. Gematria is passcoding numbers into words. They rarely code these stories. And Snoop Dogg is 49. Like the word sued, because getting sued is 49 as well. So again, it's not an accident. And Snoop Dogg in the Jewish cipher equals 52. and I should. I think I've seen 52 somewhere. What was it? 52. Okay, not quite 52, but we see 52, a reflection of 25 on February the 10th. The news that the story about Snoop Dogg being in the media. And by the way, Negro equals 29. Reflection of 92. When the story first broke of him buying Death Row Records on 9/2. And back to the sexual assault allegations. Again, it's just showing you why these stories are so interconnected. The word sued again. Sued this time is 23 as well. Reflection of 32 for Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg 32. Reflection 23. The word sued is 23. The word sued is 22. Battery's 22. Negro's 22. Black History Month 87. Black History Month 78. Jesuit Order 78. Black History Month 87. Black History Month 74. Rapper 74. Black History Month 87. Slavery 87. I'm repeating these numbers just to remind people that these stories are contrived by the numbers. Now, from the allegations of these rape allegations, which is 8 years ago, 8 years and 8 months. Occult is 88. 454 weeks these allegations occur. I'm going to show you why 454 is important. 454. From when these allegations surfaced, which is 454 months ago. 454 is the 87th prime number. 87th prime number. 454 is the 87th prime number, and Black History Month is 87, and slavery is 87. Showing you undoubtedly why these stories are contrived, how and why. Now this ain't a live stream, so I can't, so no one can comment here. Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words, goes back to the Kabbalah. Jewish mysticism goes in ancient Babylon. So like I say, 454, which is the number of months from these allegations first occurred. 454 months. Sorry, did I say... No, I do apologise. 454 weeks these allegations occur. 454 weeks is the 87th prime. 454 weeks, the 87th prime. Black History was 87. So the date of these allegations till the date they come in the media, it occurs on Black History Month, which is 87, the 87th prime of 454 weeks. So I mean, it shows you how they contrive these news stories. It's not by accident that this is what happens. I was only gonna talk about Death Row acquiring Death Row Records, but it seems this story occurred as well. So it seems like good news for rap fans. He acquires Death Row, and then these allegations occur. And I think Snoop Dogg is supposed to be performing at the Super Bowl, which is this Sunday. Now Death Row, I already wrote out Death Row Records, but Death Row is 40 and 41. I'm highlighting this because 40 and 41. The story of Death Row broke on the 40th day of the year. It was one of the big stories on the 41st day of the year. Death Row is 40 and 41. So it's no coincidence that Death Row equaling 40, just Death Row itself, not Death Row Records, but Death Row equals 40, and the story of Death Row occurs on the 40th day of the year. Now we'll see how these allegations pan out, whether Snoop Dogg is going to get... I mean, he's been in court before. People remember that murder trial he was involved in. But I won't get into that. But all I'll say is, I mean, whenever these rappers are in trial and they get cleared, they're all a piece of theatre. When he gets sued or whatever, I don't know if he's going to end up in court or not, but whatever happens, he's going to be cleared because these allegations are contrived. News stories, it's an absolute soap opera. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all there is to say, really. So see you guys soon. Cable Extra Mochi, see you soon.